What would you like to do? Hope to see you soon! I've done it! I finished the hoverbot!
All right! Forestland, here we come!
What do we do about the aquanium? Should we stash it somewhere again?
No, we better keep it with us. They said they've got an aquanium radar back in Forestland. If that's true, trying to hide the aquanium's gonna be pointless.
So that's how they always seem to know exactly where to find it. Wait, if that's true, it means that taking the aquanium with us will expose our own location.
Would you mind showing me that aquanium for a second, please?
Sure.
Their radar's probably just a receiver, one attuned specifically to the wavelength of aquanium.
Versus sending out radio pulses that bounce off the aquanium and back to them.
Exactly! Which means all we have to do is... There! This should block the aquanium emissions.
I see.
You mean you understand how it works?
Of course not. But whatever they just did means that radar can't find it now, right?
Right!
Well, that takes care of my concerns. Time to go.
Yeah! Just you wait, Forestland Army!
Why exactly did they need Anne to show them the way if they have radar?
Probably because they can't call back home while they're in Sandland. This gap in their communication network is one of the few advantages we have on our side.
Here we go! A place called the Subterranean Lake Ruins has gotta be awfully dark and damp, right?
Just what we demons like.
you ever been to Forestland, old man?
No, never. We weren't even allowed to go anywhere remotely near the border. Zayu wanted to keep us away from it for some reason. If enemies take you by surprise, just stay calm and try to... Maybe it's just a matter of seeing so much water here, but this place seems almost holy to me.
Blech, you're making me want to barf. My head hurts.
Mine too.
It looks awfully deep. Let's use the hovercraft.
Whoop! What the?
The exit's right on the other side. But we've got no way to reach it like this.
If only we could raise the water level.
Ooh, a suspicious lever. Let's give it a pull. Woo-hoo! Water level raised. Flip that other lever, and I bet we can cross. Come on, let's head on over. Here we go. Whoop! Here we go. Great, we can cross now. Walk in the park. Whoop! get over there.
Looks like the passage continues, but the water's too high to keep going.
Water level's down. We can cross over. At least that was sort of fun.
It looks awfully deep. Let's use the hovercraft.
This better be the last lever. Here we go. Whoop! Here we go. killing me! Looks like a dead end.
This seems to be an altar.
Ugh. Is that an angel?
Indeed it is.
What's that urn below, to its left?
It's 'cause they hate it when you take a leak against the wall. They're all about making people do their business in some specific place.
You sure that's what it's for?
Hey, check this out.
There's something here. Something round.
Not another urn, is it?
Ugh, it's used.
By the way, Prince, are angels real?
Sure. If there are fiends, gotta be angels, right?
Really? I'd like to meet one someday.
Don't get your hopes up. They hardly ever come down here.
Ah, pity.
Here we go.
It looks like a dead end.
Nothing to do but turn around, I guess.
There's water running down that hole. Think it's a water slide or something?
Very funny, Prince. That's just a drainage channel.
But it'll be a really fun ride, right?
Ugh, absolutely not! Ah!
Whoa! A water slide!
Look out! Hover away!
I thought I was a goner.
What's wrong?
I'm worried about what's been making all that racket.
Let's call it out and see what it is.
Huh?
Hey! Come on out!
Prince, please stop this!
Huh?
Oh, you've done it now! looking this way. What do we do, Prince?
We're cornered.
Didn't think this far ahead. Nah, forget it! Let me handle this! You're done, you overgrown octopus!
I'd say it's more of a squid, don't you think?
Does it really matter? Hurry up and take it out, Prince.
What a formidable beast!
Let me. Let the beast have it.
Go for it, Prince! Keep it up!
Need help.
Keep it up!
The bullets seem to be hurting it.
Good job, Prince!
It's working. One good shot should do it.
You can do this, Prince!
I've got this.
You can do this, Prince!
Keep going. Don't let up. Get him, Prince.
Oh, gross, it's all slimy! go! Where the heck am I? I don't recognize this smell. Ugh, this air's way too pure for my tastes. I feel sick. Where's Thief and the old man? Got lost, huh? Looks like it's BL's to the rescue. Come on out. It's useless to hide from a fiend.
A fiend? A real demon?
Well, just look at all of you crawling out of the woodwork.
You really are a demon. What are demons doing in Forest Land?
Huh? We're in Forest Land?
Wow, this is awesome! I've never seen a demon before!
You think this is a safari? Surround them! We can't just stand by and let these filthy demons invade our home!
Oh boy, not this again. Don't tell me you guys are part of the Forest Land Army too. Nah, it doesn't matter. If it's a fight you want, I'll give you one.
Watch out! If a demon touches you,
You're parodying that Effie guy? Typical Forest Land Army dude.
No! He touched me! It's all over! This is the end for me!
quit your whining! We have to protect our country! We can't let these despicable monsters corrupt our home!
Say that again, you little...
White! Prince!
Old man! Thief!
Looks like you ran a little wild.
Ha! That'll teach him to mess with the Fiend Prince.
I say they could do with more punishment.
Please, I beg you, forgive them.
And who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Longo, their commander.
He helped me and Thief when we washed ashore. We owe him.
Huh.
My apologies for my youthful comrade's rudeness, Prince Beelzebub.
Longo! How can you bow your head to a demon?
That's enough, Udo. Your disrespect toward our guests beggars belief.
Guess? You mean these demons? You're not thinking of recruiting them to the Resistance.
The Resistance?
Come, let us discuss this further on the way. My sincere apologies, Mr. Beelzebub. Many in Forestland fear demons, I'm afraid.
Don't worry about it. That's nothing new. You guys are Anne's resistor buddies, right? Those Forestland Army creeps kidnapped her.
Yes, Mr. Rao and Mr. Thief told me as much. Our scouts are monitoring Rosetta's tank brigade to try to determine the princess's location. Once they discover where she was taken, we will devote all our forces to the task of freeing her.
Visibility's poor. If you wander around without a plan here, you're just asking to get lost.
Yeah, have to know where you are to get where you're going.
But getting lost would be more of a fun adventure.
By the way, who are you exactly? You seem to be very well informed.
I'm someone who failed to protect his kind and just king in his time of need. The most I managed to do for him was flee with his young, innocent daughter. Just a feeble old man, really.
I've been wondering. Coups don't happen out of the blue. Pulling one off requires careful planning. Were there no signs?
No. They may have had their differences, but Bread always held deep respect for King Jam. No one ever would have expected him to take such drastic measures.
What exactly was Bread hoping to achieve through his coup d'etat? Anne thought he just wanted to seize more territory for Forestland, but is that really?
Yeah, that's something the four of us would like to know more about too.
The swimmers? What are you doing here?
What was that about how you'd never join forces with us?
Or that line about how we'd never meet again,
You pipe down! Are you gonna turn down a request from an old comrade?
Huh? So this old man was in your band of thieves?
No! I was in the rebel army!
You mean to tell me you're that Longo?
That's correct, General Shiva.
I know how formidable an enemy you make. I'm glad to have you as an ally instead.
The reason he was so strong is because he had us swimmers on his side!
Papa, your face is all red.
You keep quiet, Sonny! Now, tell us what Bread's up to.
His goal is to gather up the last 5 extant aquanium capsules in the world. and use them to restart Garum, the Flying Fortress.
The Flying Fortress?
The former Peachy mothership, which landed in Flatland so many years ago. After being modified for battle, it's said to have been the world's most powerful warship. It's unclear how much of this is true, but rumor has it that it took only 3 days for its terrible weapons to send Flatland, the world's wealthiest, most advanced nation, to the bottom of the ocean.
So, it's better than even Zeyu's fortress?
Without a doubt. If its capabilities require 5 times the Aquanium to power.
What will they do if they ever manage to get it working again?
Well, Bread will have the power to bring the world to its knees.
To hell with that! After breaking free of one oppressor, I'm not bending to another!
I share that sentiment, which is why we...
Longo!
Excuse me, it seems I have urgent business to attend to. I will probably be occupied for some time, so why not rest up in the meantime?
We'll take you up on that. We're awful tired from swimming here.
Let's make the rounds of the camp. We should take the chance to gather whatever intelligence we can.
All right.
Sorry about earlier.
A laudable attitude. Cowed by the prince's might, are you?
Don't get ideas! I'm apologizing only because Longo told me to.
Are you apologizing or trying to pick a fight?
Sorry!
Okay, I think that's enough. By the way, do you know anything about the Flying Fortress Garum?
Well, I'm just a new recruit, so I can't say I know much. Udo says activating it would be like restarting the war that nearly destroyed the world 50 years ago. I have a hard time seeing it as some terrifying doomsday weapon, but if Udo says so...
So it's capable of destruction that would make the bomb that all but wiped out the Peachy look like a firecracker.
Here we go.
Oh, you're those demons from before. Remember me?
Not really. It's pretty hard to tell all you humans apart.
So demons have difficulty distinguishing humans, do they?
What are you doing? Taking notes?
Well, you know, knowledge is power, especially for wimps like me.
If you're weak, what are you doing in the Resistance?
I'm a royalist. I want King Jam back in charge of this country. Everyone here would say the same.
And that's reason enough to lay down your life for him? I'll never understand humans.
Fascinating. So demons struggle with the idea of self-sacrifice. There.
Why, that's not true at all. I'd gladly give my life for King Lucifer.
What about for me?
I suppose I'd at least lay down my whiskers for you.
Okay. Probably should have seen that coming.
Bien, where's Longo?
What's wrong? You look agitated.
We found the princess.
What? Say no more. Longo's in the command center.
Heard that, Prince? Let's go see Longo.
Sure. You said you found Anne?
Yes. Rosetta's tank brigade has stopped at End Mill Base, to the northeast. The Resistance will set out in pursuit with all possible haste. If you're willing to lend us a hand, please head to the base as well.